Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically Forex swing trading, using the TC2000 platform. Hello, this is the Forex Week in Review for the 13th of August. We're going to start off with the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. We have a Sunday candle here, no trade, initial trade here, another trade here, and out for a loss on Wednesday. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc had an initial trade here for a nice 1-2-3 punch out. No further trade the rest of the week. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. Monday we had an initial trade here for a loss, and another trade here for another loss, and no further trade the rest of the week. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Very choppy, as you can see. Sunday, no trade, no trade. Heikin-Ashi was red. No trade, no trade, and no trade. The whole week, no trade. When you align it with Heikin-Ashi momentum, it will keep you out of some of this chop. Aussie dollar, US dollar. This is Sunday for a nice 1-2-3 punch out. Comes back, initial trade for a loss, and no further trade the rest of the week. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Had initial trade here for a nice 1-2-3 punch out. Great trade. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. No trade, no trade. Here for a small loss, and no trade here for this downward pressure here on the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. This is Friday. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. We had a 1-2-3 from last week. 1-2-3 punch out. No further trade the rest of the week. Euro Aussie dollar had initial trade here for a loss, and then no further trade the rest of the week. Euro Canadian dollar on Monday had an initial beautiful trade for a nice 1-2-3 punch out. No trade here for the reverse direction. Euro British pound, no trade here, no trade. Initial trade here for a 1-2 out at the RL90. Euro Japanese yen, no trade here, no trade here because this is a red Heikin-Ashi. No trade here, this is a red candle. No trade here, so no trade for this entire chop here. Looks like a potential collapsing dragon. It looks like it is, but it's kind of chopped up here along the 200. Euro New Zealand dollar, initial trade here, out here unless you had the 200, and you're out for a loss, and no further trade the rest of the week. Euro US dollar, previous week had a nice 1-2-3, no trade, no trade, no trade, the whole week for Euro USD. British pound Aussie dollar, this is Friday, Sunday, one trade here for a nice 1-2-3 punch out, come back in the other direction, 1-2-3 punch out, and we had an overall gain for British pound Aussie dollar. British pound Canadian dollar, no trade on Sunday, no trade here, initial trade here, if you had the 200, you're out at 200, another trade here, you're out at the RL270, you're out at for a nice trade there. British pound Swiss franc, beautiful 1-2-3 punch out, come back in the other direction, did not trigger, so no trade the rest of the week. British pound Japanese yen, no trade, and initial trade here for a nice 1-2. You had the RL90, or if you closed out the trade of the week. British pound New Zealand dollar, no trade there. Initial trade here, out for a loss here. Initial trade here, out for a loss, and that was it for British pound New Zealand dollar. British pound US dollar, had an initial trade here, out at 200 for a nice 1-2-3 punch out, and then no trade here, no trade here, bodies above the Heikin-Ashi, and no trade there, so no trade through this chop. New Zealand Canadian dollar, another choppy week here. We look for Sunday, no trade, just trade here, another trade, and out for a loss here. Comes back for another trade here, hits the 653 right on the money. So if you did have this trade here and you use the RL270, you may have been filled, you may have not have been filled. So just because it has the same number doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be filled. It's most of the time for retail traders that has to go lower than the 653. So more than likely this was a loss. Zealand franc, no trade here. Coming back in the other direction, no trade. So we had Sunday for a loss here, and then no further trade the rest of the week. Zealand Japanese yen, start off Sunday, we had an initial trade here for a major loss, one trade here for another loss, and no further trade the rest of the week. Zealand US dollar, it's Friday, no trade there, initial trade here for a loss, another trade here for a loss, no further trade the rest of the week. US dollar Canadian dollar, a nice 1-2-3 punch out. If you had your stop here at the low of this, you would have been out for a potential loss here. And then coming back in the other direction, that was red. Heikin-Ashiy's red. Hit a nice 1-2 out. Close the week. Euros, US dollar, Swiss franc, continuation of previous week. No trade and no trade. US dollar, Japanese yen. Initial trade here on Monday. Another trade here, and out for a loss on the second order for their break even on the first. No further trade the rest of the week. Silver looking down, trying to bounce back up after collapsing dragon here. And gold, same kind of thing there. It's not really a collapsing dragon, but it did go through the seasons there, but it's having a hard time trying to collapse here. But we did have an exhaustion candle here on this one, and so there may be more potential to the upside for gold. This was a big pinch, and this could be just a longer term head fake here. We'll have to see. Well, that's all I have for the Forex Week in Review. We're currently conducting a Forex boot camp and a Forex intermediate course. If you're interested, click on the link below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody. Happy trading. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information on TC2000, I have an affiliate link below. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.